Last time on Hasta, Alaska, we'd just come back from an incredible 2-week adventure backpacking and hitchhiking tour of the real Cuba, and had to face the hardest part of this journey so far, saying goodbye to Sean. This time, we have the task of crossing the remote mountains of Chiapas, heading from the Caribbean to the Pacific Ocean. Sounds easy enough, right?
Right.
We'll be exploring the jungle and heading on a very special mission. The whole house is gone, with the family inside it, who I have like $3,000 for. So now we're going to have to find them somehow. Let's go exploring! Those of you who saw the previous episode will know how hard this time was for me, but the Yucatan is a pretty good place to lick your wounds. It's a bit lonely though when it's tomatoes for one that you're buying. The Kombi was rapidly feeling too roomy for Alaska and I, so we went in search of a new Kombi crew. Hostels are a great place to meet like-minded travellers, before heading out for the infamous spring break party scene in Cancun. At this point I was on the search for a new Kombi crew, but who amongst these travellers would be brave enough to cross Mexico with me? In Mexico, you don't argue with the parking attendants. The days were spent beachcombing and soaking up the last of the Caribbean rays before we pushed on north. In the evenings, we made our own fun.
Alors il vient de nous arriver un truc de fou. On fait du stop pour rentrer à notre camping à Tulum. On vient de Playa del Carmen. Et qu'est-ce qui s'arrête? Ceci. Avec un Anglais, un Allemand, 2 Suisses et un Australien. Ils nous proposent pas de nous conduire à notre camping, mais plutôt de faire la fête avec eux dans un Cenote. Et voilà où on est arrivé.
A while earlier we'd been exploring this region with a drone. There's over 3,000 cenotes in this area, most of them hidden and untouched. To get to this one meant tackling a long and bumpy jungle road, but we knew that this would be an unforgettable place to wake up and have our own private cenote party. It's just been awesome. We just headed deep into the jungle. We've got the cenote all to ourselves. We're going to pitch up tents, hammocks, got a fire going. That's so good. I wish I could record it, could share it with you, just not recording. It's too dark. But there's a full moon coming. We've got our own full moon party in a cenote. This is why we do it, man. This is it. What a place to wake up. Morning. Oh, look at this little spoon train. Good morning, sleeping princesses. I'm going to bring you coffee in a minute. Just as soon as I've had a bath. Ironically, our last night spent in the expensive tourist zone was the cheapest and most memorable.
We were going that way. Just made our day, man.
We made you go the other way. What did you think when we pulled in? You're like, yes, got a ride.
Yeah, just no, it's better than a ride. Yeah, because the best ride you can get is a Volkswagen van.
Definitely. But as cool as the Kombi is headed to Alaska. And the only two crazy enough to join me crossing Mexico were these two.
I'm Alex, I'm from Germany, I'm an automotive engineer and I can tune your ass.
Alex taking the wheel for the first time in the Kombi. Is this the first Kombi you've driven?
Like this, yeah. T2.
Be gentle with him. So it's just occurred to me, Alex, that you can't read any Spanish, so you have no idea what the road signs say.
Ah.
Are you worried about that?
Oh.
It didn't really matter if Alex didn't know where we were going. All we were looking for was another unforgettable place to wake up.
Today, it's the very start of the day. The sun's just risen. I slept in a tent. It's good.
Okay, you got a good moonshine.
Oh, I woke up about 10 times, but every time I woke up, the moon was just staring at me. And it's just serene, picture perfect.
We had a really good coffee again, and we had a really nice beach hit.
It's been good traveling around in the Kombi.
Stop where you want.
Stop where you want. Yeah.
Do what you want.
What's this German technology you've got here? You can't bring an electric toothbrush on a camping trip. We have to figure out a way to get rid of that toothbrush.
It's a road trip.
Boys road trip.
Boys road trip. Yeah. It's not just a boys trip. Alaska.
Dummy? She's so road trip. Not there. Let's go.
We went for some oil change in a local garage.
And yeah, we got the show on the road again.
Yeah, no, we went to the Laguna. It was just 5 minutes.
5 minutes of show.
5 minutes, show on the road, and then we found this Laguna.
Picture this, Mexico, trying to get some distance behind you. Every 20 metres there's a new beautiful sight to bloody stop and stay at. So now we're about to go check out a Laguna with a middle island with crystal clear beautiful water. And yeah, we'll see how the rest of the day goes. We ended up pitching camp here and trying to catch some fish.
The other reason we keep only getting 30 metres at a time is Black Soul here.
And we got a
buying
beer.
all the beers.
So yeah, ready for another day.
Yeah, we've got the van packed full of stuff. Got the bags behind you, tents. We've got tents, we've got sleeping mats, we've got hammocks, we've got a Kombi. We are going to the jungle.
But before we can see what the jungle has in store for us, we needed supplies. We left Alex in charge of that, and he came back with Georgia from England and Selena from Argentina.
Plan for today is we got already 1 beer. We want to have 1 beer more if we just arrive. Then we got 1 bottle of rum, small rum. We want to take it a little bit easier today. Then for nighttime we got a big bottle of tequila. Go for some tequila, have a nice time, and then get the show on the road.
One, yeah? No, they'll share anyway.
Cuidado. Ciao. Ciao, chica.
We needed somewhere to set up a secure base camp whilst we were away exploring the area, so we kept our eyes open for other campers, and just so happened to find 5 Japanese people travelling in a bus. There were a lot of similarities between the bus crew and the Kombi crew, and a lot of differences too. But they had travel plans, so we grabbed their spot under this palapa and spread out for a couple of days. Kombi quesadillas. Fast, cheap, delicious, but not nutritious. Even though we'd had the girls join us, it was still a boys' road trip, so the practical jokes didn't stop.
So you're not feeling too well, Alex?
No.
You've not been
I
feeling...
have blocked nose, headaches every day.
So we've got some of this illegal Russian medicine.
Okay. It's illegal. So how I use this?
You put it in your bum and squeeze.
Serious.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then I will go for that.
Come on, let us know how it goes. Do you want to film it?
No.
Alex, we can't let you do this. We can't let you do it. Were you really going to go and put that up your ass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kidding me. I tried to unblock my nose, tooth my ass with this chisel.
I'm going to have so much fun winding you up with stuff.
Still to come after this quick announcement, we head into the jungle, discover some Mayan temples, have a hilariously frustrating breakdown, put the boys to work, and give $3,000 to a Guatemalan family. Stay tuned. In the morning, an endless parade of productivity led out of our camp, but we weren't here to see this feat of engineering. We were here to explore another. Over 20 generations earlier, Mayan ancestors of the Mexican people once thrived in this city, which was abandoned to the jungle for over 1,000 years. Palenque is now a World Heritage Site and it's one of the most extensively studied Mayan cities, yet archaeologists estimate that only 5% of the total site has been excavated. Palenque remains a vital piece of the puzzle in learning about Mayan culture, as the site contains some of the best preserved inscriptions and carvings. Thousands of visitors now flock through the gates of the park to climb the temple steps and absorb the special energy from this lost civilization.
Ich bedanke mich an dieser Stelle.
Schleppenti, schloppenti, schlappenti, schlopp.
Ah, kombilife. She's kombilife, I'm kombilife, he's kombilife, he's kombilife, she's kombilife. He, the god of kombilife.
Dr. Watson, the god of kombilife.
This is Dr. Watson. It's more than just a travel mascot. I follow him. He has his own soul, he has everything. And yeah, right now we travel 1 year together. Started in Thailand. I met him in Thailand on a jungle experience party.
As the day drew long, we headed into the jungle to escape the crowds and find some refreshment. It's not only the locations that you visit, but also the people with whom you travel that has an impact on your journey. And on Hasta, Alaska, I never know who those people are going to be. On this leg of the journey, I needed a fun crew. Luckily for me, these guys insisted on daily spontaneous dancing. Hasta, Alaska never stays the same for very long. People are constantly coming and going, so we've learned to live in the moment and appreciate the good times when they come. We didn't know what the road would bring us next, or who we'd meet, but we were all excited to find out.
Let's get this show on the road.
Dice queso.
Queso!
Kombilife fun fact. Mexicans don't say cheese for photos. Like most of the world, they say whiskey, which has the same effect on your facial expressions and works in any language. So when you're abroad, say whiskey, not cheese. Our new friend had a great recommendation for breakfast. Most people in this region still slow cook their food with wood gathered from the surrounding jungle, which means the food has an incredible, authentic smoky flavour, which you just can't get in a taco truck.
Starting the day the Mexican way.
Life was feeling pretty good about now, but it's not Kombi life until something goes wrong.
Oye, güey, para el norte. Break.
Kombi life. My best mate has a Kombi at home. Best cars in the world. All-terrain vehicle.
Did you hear that? Best cars in the world.
In the world.
Positive thinking, guys.
Had we picked up some dodgy gas? This problem was definitely getting worse.
This is weird. So we made it to San Cristobal de las Casas with a lot of breakdowns. We thought we'd probably make it to the hostel because it's only a few blocks away, but we haven't, and the car won't start now. I don't know why, so we're gonna have to try and push it through town. It's rush hour traffic. It should be pretty entertaining. Are you ready, Germany? Are you ready?
Yeah, ready for push.
Germany, second gear, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, Damon, you don't look like you're trying hard enough.
Mate,
He's got a beer! He's got a beer!
it's small. It's hard work, mate.
What the hell?
It's hard work, buddy.
With the Kombi crew quickly making friends at a local hostel, we hit the markets to resupply. San Cristobal de las Casas is the cultural capital of the state of Chiapas and home of the 2 peso taco.
Who's a happy boy? That's a great vegetarian meal right there. Cheese and everything.
We already passed through 5 Mexican states, but this is a huge country. Back on the road again, with Capito in a good mood and the worst of the mountains behind us, we put some miles on the clock. Well, slowly, you understand.
Hola, gracias.
Mango season is probably my favourite time to travel in Mexico.
Mango, mango.
Awesome, mate.
Mucho mango.
Mango time.
It's my last piece.
Last piece. How many bags of mangoes have we bought in the last few days? A lot. It's mango time.
Roadside mango.
Roadside mango. 10 pesos, I know it's about 80 cents, 70 cents per bag. Fresh, cut for you, just eat.
Chili
Just
sauce.
eat. It's kind of rude not to stop.
It was at this point that Georgia had to reluctantly say goodbye to kombilife. You see, once we hit the Pacific, the boys and I were embarking on a very special mission. Some viewers of kombilife might recognise this place from the first episode of this season. For those of you who don't, this is the place that we attempted to right a few wrongs with our Kombi the previous year. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but once we had started, we ended up being stranded in this scrapyard for 5 very frustrating months. At that time we were living alongside Oscar and his family, and we discovered that he was dying of cancer as he was unable to pay for the travel costs back to their home country Guatemala for his treatment. The family had sacrificed everything that they'd worked for in life and all moved into this tiny shanty house to save money for the treatment. We had started a crowdfunding campaign for Oscar so that he could finish his treatment and had returned now to give him the remainder of the money. Only
The whole house is gone, with the family inside it, who I have like $3,000 for. So now we're going to have to find them somehow. Apparently they went back to Guatemala.
So whilst I figured out what to do about that, the boys and I went to work building a storage rack for the Kombi. The blinking weldsman helped us weld together a giant condom-like structure which would be used to keep our surfboards safely stowed during the next 2,500-mile surf expedition. Unfortunately, lockable storage straps weren't available in this neck of the woods.
Hot man?
Yeah, it's very hot. Very, very, very hot. It's good though. It's good to work.
The boys were great at helping me get a fast, cheap and secure storage solution built for the Kombi. We left a lot of possessions here last time, and we needed our rooftop storage back for the road to Alaska. I'd already spent more time than I was willing to waking up in this mechanics. We were itching to get back on the road, but where was the family? Fortunately, word came in that they weren't in Guatemala, they were actually still in town. I was so happy to find the family living in a much more comfortable space. With the help from the viewers of kombilife, they were able to move out of the scrapyard and had the money to travel back to Guatemala to finish Oscar's treatment. I'm ecstatic to say that Oscar's cancer is now in remission and the whole family seem much happier. Thank you to all of you who chipped in to make this possible. 4 chickens were offered this day, something we never saw them do in the 5 months that we lived alongside them. Being able to afford to do this meant that Juana could make and sell more tamales to help sustain the family.
Just getting ready to cook some chickens up. Just watch them kill them, breaking their necks. It's extremely natural, extremely normal. It happens all the time. So don't whinge about it, please.
It's been a long, emotional and fascinating road to get this far. We've made it from the Caribbean all the way to the Pacific, but we're just getting started on our Mexican adventure. Until next time, happy travels. Next time on Hasta, Alaska, we're entering our favourite state in Mexico, Oaxaca, where we'll be going on a surf expedition of epic proportions. We'll be picking up a new Kombi crew and facing every tourist's worst nightmare, police and the cartel. So, are you coming? Thanks for watching guys. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and leave us a comment. If you want to check out more of our Mexican adventures, click one of the videos below. If this is your first time watching Kombi Life, be sure to click subscribe because we have a lot more adventures like this that we want to share with you. If you want to find out where we're at these days, check out the social media links at the top right. And if you have seen a lot of our videos, you like what you see and you want us to make more for you, please click the Kombi.